misters. We're here at Bushiroad BCS, Canada. Back at my home place, this is where I was born and raised. We're gonna try to go X1, but in hindsight, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be X2. But other than that, I do wish everybody a good luck, good shot, and good luck to everybody.
Crit on restand as well, so that's a lot more offensive power coming to Basargra than it had before already.
Yeah, well, okay. How are you restanding R's on boss?
That's true. Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
I completely forgot about that. I just remember that's a cool fun fact.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just there as like a big body, and then also all those trick star 20s, right? Yeah.
Whoops, that's my bad.
Yeah, like
champion everyone.
I've seen a bit of gameplay from like at least JP side where they're playing Bob Virina, and like, dude, sometimes having your board be double Yugmush on the front and an R's with like 3 Trickstar 20s in the back is insane, right? You have the shield arms for 20k shield, then you have another free 30k shield that you can just bring back next turn.
And I think you mentioned Bar earlier. With Basargra, I think you get a lot of soul, right? Obviously, you still got to retire front row, but you can also just slowly but surely slam down their back row. And because you can recall Trickstar to counter charge, you can usually have that counter blast for the
You Trick Moon.
Oh, sorry, Trick Moon, yes. Moon. Oh my god, these two little gremlins. They're too similar to each other.
Yeah, but I mean, also the really cool thing about ours as well is that you get to search that Trick Moon, right? So your one of Trick Moon is no longer a one of. You just gotta see, well, yeah, you gotta see the R's, of course, but it's really useful in those cases as well. I believe it also mills overdress cards as well, right? So you can also
talisman.
Yeah, so you can also mill your what is it, Violor?
Yes.
Right, so you have access to both your one-offs, which is really convenient for this deck.
From what I know, though, you can't really discard you can't really discard R's out of riding up.
Yeah.
There is a grade 2. I don't remember the name. I think it's like Soul Blast 1, discard 1 to search your
Operagia.
deck. Operagia. So no, that one, and like there's a card that searches for arms.
Kongshani.
Yeah. So that's the other ways you can actually use R's outside from rad phase.
Yeah.
Obviously that means you need those cards, right?
Of course.
But it's consistent enough that you should be able to use it.
Yeah, and I believe those two cards are like how you differentiate the builds, right? Because in a R's focused buff deck, you play Operagia, and then in a more arms focused Basarina deck, you play Kongshani. Yeah. So, well, it'll be interesting to see what Newt here on the left decides to play. I believe after like peeking in their hand before the match, I believe it was the Operagia variant. But we'll definitely see on this turn too. I mean, there's also a huge plus for Operagia, right?
Yes.
Which is getting a free grade 2 body on turn 2 because it can search itself. So you don't really need to commit too much of an engine. But you know, speaking of a free body, we see Magnetes on the other side for Retro Pablo as well.
Retro Pablo also called out the grade 1 with PLC Sound and Order that turn.
Yeah.
Tri-leaning direct immediately, something I don't think I really see often with this deck, but
Ooh.
does hit a crit trigger.
Yeah, the defensive trigger definitely touches down, but it gives way to the one pass giving a crit on Van, but hitting that defensive OT kind of shuts down the turn. Of course, we still take the other damage from the crit.
But the Newt gives the over trigger power to the rear guard?
Weird, that's interesting. That probably means he wants damage. Okay. But
not too sure what's happening right now.
I'm pretty sure Newt wants to protect the Cindy, just so there's a guaranteed plus, right? Pulling the Cindy back because we can't really hit anything, and the only thing we can hit is something that comes back.
Yes.
So it's kind of unfortunate, but yeah,
and
like
Newt, knowing that he is in a disadvantage right now, does decide to hit into the rear guard.
It is pretty good still, right? Because you deny the Eva top X for the free card. You deny Actually, yeah, you deny like Combine Rusher or another copy of that grade 1. But I mean, I guess that's mostly it,
Yeah,
right?
but the thing is, Pablo hasn't shown the Immigar yet.
Oh, you're right.
So by 0 damaging him here, there's a chance that he might whiff it.
Yeah.
So that's where the Ace unit comes in.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
The Ace unit, basically another copy of Ava's Counterblast skill, and we do see that Immigar added to hand. So we're in it for the long run.
Well played by Nude, but this is something that can happen, right? Ace unit for Brancade is so strong. I think it's one of the best ones. Very cheap requirement, right? You need 2 orders for top 5. Even with only 1, it's still top 3.
Yeah.
Not only that, your opponent can't see what you add.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it reminds me of like cards like Saria, like in Premium, where like she just lets you look at top 3 and adds 1 to hand.
Yeah.
Like cards like that are super strong in Vanguard in general, right? Because a lot of your hand is known just because drive checks, of course. But having cards that let you selectively choose without revealing to your opponent are insane. Like for all Newt knows, that could have been a PG. Yeah. Right? That could have been an Aura, that could have been a Persona Ride. Or well, I guess we don't need Persona right here. Immigrant, yeah. But yeah, like that's just really strong in general. We do see another Immigrant here off the blue lab, so we can guarantee we have an Immigrant rotation now, even without an Audit.
Yes. Unfortunately, there is no Obscurate. So it is a slightly weaker turn for Pablo, right? You could have had two crit swings right now, but that is very good news for Nude right here, because I don't believe Magnetes can even get +5 here because he's not attacking grade 3.
Yeah.
So everything here should be relatively easy to deal with.
If you are interested in participating in the Wave 2, a single elimination Bushiroad tournament, we'll be closing signups at 2:25 and appearing shortly after.
I mean, this turn is still decent, right? Because like there's still crit pressure on a grade 2 Vanguard, and we saw there's a really weak turn from New on grade 2. Right? We didn't see any other cards. Usually, at least from what I'm used to, my Bob opponents will tri-lane me, right? That's what I'm used to. So not seeing a tri-lane on turn 2 there means that either that hand is stuck with a bunch of triggers, yes, or combo cards for turn 3, right?
I'm not sure what Newt's list is. Back when I played above, I really like just playing Apollo. Because it's a free body that basically never dies. You can revive it for Energy Blast 3, which is really cheap, and it can mill you Trick Stars and Trick Wounds.
But we're seeing a really, really rough twin drive for Newt here. Pablo hitting that front into a crit, hitting past, dealing 2 damage, and obviously it's still 2 crit, so Newt might just go to 4 or 5 this turn. Or maybe eat a PG out of that hand, right? which is really good for Retro Pablo in general. Yeah. I think a double trigger guard there. 2 triggers out, so our suspicions are probably right. There probably is like quite a bit of triggers in that hand.
And he is going to 4.
Yeah. Ooh, that is 3 Yugma shots in the damage zone. I don't think we're restanding this game.
Yeah, and with the lack of draw power as well, right? Because you can't Energy Blast 3 and draw 2. That is quite troublesome, honestly. Because if he needs to draw here, like just to recover his resources, he needs to keep arming shield. But if he does that, then that means his front row is going to be significantly weaker than usual.
Yeah, and he can't even like plus off Yuwish anymore because of course like 300 damage zone. But like, there's also no use for his energy. Well, because we haven't seen a Apollo yet, right? So all his energy is going to do is sit there until he EB7s, right? So every 2 turns we see an EB7, which honestly is a little unfortunate. Of course, we always want the EB3 to draw 2 off Yugma shot, and considering the arms is basically free because of Cindy, that's a lot of potential card advantage that we lost.
So he calls off Georgia, he soul blasts Cindy, and
discards the R's.
Discards an R's, so he's calling a Trick Moon and milling the Gaylord? I think that's it, yeah. The cool thing about Trickster 290, I think we said earlier that it's a 10k shield. Yeah. But it's also Prayer Dragon as well.
Yeah, you're right. So you
can call that with Asparagia just to guarantee it. And sets up the overdraft immediately.
Yeah, this is really good too for ours, right? Because you get the resist from the Operagia, you get the draw of Operagia, so it refunds itself. Yeah. And then of course you got that 10k shield as well, like you said.
Definitely, the resist is not as important as early games, but it is a refund for the fact that you're playing it, right?
Yeah.
And now he's playing Trickstar Cindy, Trick Moon Cindy, the classic.
Yeah, I don't believe that we will be overdressing with Operagia, just because Eva doesn't really target, right?
Yeah.
There's not like any form of removal that you would need it for. So this is fine for the most part. We get the Violet out here, so we can farm a little more. Hopefully there is a second shield and drop zone here. But you're just getting that farm. If we at least hit one heal, I think we're still in this game.
Yes.
You know,
going for 3 checks with 2 crits on van is significant. Is very intimidating. So anything can happen.
Yeah, and I think it's really It's really interesting how Bob can still just like come back in this game, right? Because like even though Newt's at 4, that is a lot of cards in hand. That is an insane amount of cards in hand. We're having a triple drive. We now have shield armed on our Vanguard.
So
we
that's
have
20k shield per turn.
Yeah, we have a Trickstar Swendy under that R's. It's like there's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
But also I just want to say I just saw him flick a defensing roar.
Oh.
That hand has so much shield.
Low key, if he draws us to the over trigger, the game is so back.
You're right.
It's one of the few times that I'd rather draw into an over trigger than like drop checking it sometimes.
Yeah, when you have the defensing roar OT combo, it's so nice. It's basically 2 PGs in your hand. We do see the Syndicom swing first here, probably just to make sure our numbers are consistent. So we do have the 5k from Sword, we have the 10k from Vylor because we have 2 arms on our Bob, making this 31, which honestly isn't half bad, but like this is Eva. Eva has so much shield too.
And I'm pretty sure Eva plays front triggers too, so this is should be a 1-card guard, and he did drive check 1 as well.
Yeah.
So, but he decides to take it. Probably so he can guard the Vanguard and then decide to guard the R's or not.
Yeah, the R is it's like decently big, right? Because it does gain 1k per card under it.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine it's at least 33, which is a little more of an awkward guard. So it's understandable. But also, I believe we're trying to guarantee that, we're not taking 2 damage. Because if we only take 1 damage this turn, we are far ahead.
Even if they end up taking 2 damage here, it's still like significantly safer. Oh, never mind. That is a very big arse.
Yeah, but I mean, like, who wants to take that, right?
Yeah,
let's be real.
Another perfect guard.
Like 53, 3 crit R's. I don't think anybody wants to take that. Oh my, it is.
Yeah, what is there? 9?
It's 9. Yeah,
and there's also 2 Trickstars and Sony, so that's 40k shield on board.
Yeah, that's 40k free shield on board. Think about that real quick.
So good.
Yeah, so this is 9. So I guess like it's basically +5, right? Because you need the last 1k for that break point.
Yeah.
But what is it? 57 3 crit. We did see a PG from Pablo on the Vanguard. I believe the Vanguard is only 28. No.
Vanguard is right now. Yeah. Vanguard is only 28.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it's 2 crits with 3 checks. You can't really 2-pass it.
That's fair.
You know,
that's fair.
Having that comfort.
Yeah.
And Pablo did guard with a perfect guard he added from the grade 1 order. So it is, I don't think it's likely he has a second one at the moment.
Yeah.
Freezing Wave could be very strong.
Yeah, Freezing Wave here with a trigger guards the swing. And it's a really clean guard as well. But we're hard guarding drop it, which
50,000 shield? Yeah.
I believe was that front crit?
It should be front crit. Or it was crit, doesn't that? Like 3 triggers. Regardless, that's still a lot of shield that
58.
Pablo is dropping there. But you really have to, because you can't take 3 damage.
But you definitely can't take 3 damage. But you also can't really lose 3 triggers. Let's be real here.
But like with the next turn, he can easily take 2 damage because he knows for sure that that's already 2 crits out.
Yeah.
There's 3 restanders out, which is why Pablo discarded the healed restanding heal trigger. The one that counters restands.
No, there's a crit earlier in the game as well, so we know there's 3 crits out.
Yeah, and likely more in Newt's hand as well.
Yeah.
So honestly, it's not bad. He can easily take the rear at swings next turn and then survive and just hard guard the Vanguard again.
Yeah. I guess. What would you say is like the hardest part about this matchup right now? Because I feel like the hardest part for Newt is just fighting the pressure to kill, right? Like he has all of the shield. He has access to the R's, access to multiple Swendys, defensive roar, a bunch of triggers in his hand. But how do you win with that hand?
I think Newt needs to start speeding up the game, because the longer the games goes for Pablo, the more his deck is like thicker and thicker, right?
Yeah.
The more he thins out his deck, he can probably just add a perfect guard with his Vanguard skill every turn, and he's hit swing for 2 crits. Even if Newt has a 40k shield like board right now, it's still too much to deal with.
Yeah, definitely.
Do not start your match yet. There will be a judge to explain the rules for the single elimination tournament.
I do find it interesting that Pablo chose to call the grade 2 Obscurade. It does attack the entire front row, but I believe Trickstar and Suendi can still guard from the original dress.
Yeah, I mean, I still think it's kind of smart because it forces you to use the Trickstar and Swendy's now, right, rather than later. Because was it? Yeah, this is only 25, right? And if you're forced to guard both Trickstars, then you're overguarding. Right?
Exactly. Oh, he does use the defensing roar.
That's an interesting use of defensing roar.
Not maximizing the value, but I guess it does make sure he has a Trickstar next turn.
Yeah. I think what he might be going for is a double overdress. Because, like, what is it? You can call the Trickstar off of Vanguard, right?
Yep.
And then the Cindy, of course, grabs the R's back, so you already have it. But if we have another R's in our hand, you could just do it again. Or bar, you're right. Or we could do another bar. Oh, well.
Oh, okay, never mind. Our cooking has failed. We overthinked it.
Cooking so long, we missed the point of that.
We just hit a crit and a freezing wave, which is going to be 40k shield next turn. And I believe one of the Obscades are swinging for 3 crits for like pretty big.
Oh no, this other one was from last turn.
Oh, from last turn.
So
okay.
that crit was actually massive because that means both these columns are hitting for lethal. And also, as you said, that freezing wave, right? That's a free 40k shield.
Yeah. That's a 1-card guard for Vanguard, especially because Vaylord isn't behind Vanguard or Trickstar or Trick Moon.
Yeah.
So the Vanguard is going to be really small. Because I do remember seeing 2 Personas in Soul already. So it's unlikely he has another one. It's 1 or 2, because he did use a Basargra as a cost to put it to R1.
I remember that, yeah. Ooh, actually, I saw a glimpse of Newt's hand, like as he was hand shuffling, and the only piece in his hand is Persona Ride.
Yeah.
So
not looking good.
This is looking really rough. Top decking the Cindy, which I mean, I don't know if it does much. I believe that's another PG. So we have it's like I said, right? We have a very defensive hand, but like we don't really have any pressure to maximize that defensive hand with.
Like he can set up a R's, but I'm not sure if he can do much else besides that.
Yeah, like again, we don't have the Apollo, right? We don't have a free grade 2 rear guard. We don't have the what is it? We don't have any Yugma shots, so we don't have any
bars.
Yeah, no bars.
No Asperagia.
Yeah, we don't even have an R's in hand to discard or even search out the bar, right?
But I do believe that should be, 6 energy right now? He's 1 off from drawing 1. So,
no,
at least...
you gain the energy from Bob.
Yeah,
so you still get the EV7.
Oh yeah, he can EV7 now, I believe. That's not terrible. Hopefully he can draw into something.
Yeah, let's pray for Newt's top deck as he EV7 draws a card. What is it? It's another Cindy! It's another Cindy!
No!
Oh my goodness.
I don't even think there's another crossover dress and drop to pick up there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all 4 Cindy's.
Yeah.
I think he just drew his 4th Cindy.
Oh my god. That's so unlucky.
What else? We have... That's a bomb! That's a bomb! Where are our rear guards?
Dude, that Vaylord is so sad. There's nothing in front of him.
I think he actually drew because he thought he had Operagia on board.
Oh,
okay,
right, because I believe R's makes it so that all your original dresses from drop don't activate.
Yeah.
Oh, we did draw to an R's? That's not too bad. Come on.
Yeah, that's not horrible. Yeah.
At least it's all a Persona that he has to call down.
Okay, well, you say it's not too bad. I don't know, man. This is a 3 attack turn on Bob Saga.
Yeah.
And we're swinging rear guard first.
Who knows? An over trigger can change anything. Oh, there.
What are you talking about?
Right, he already.
Yeah, that was the over trigger from turn 2.
Oh. It's okay, 3 crits. Remember that game earlier with Entropy and Albright?
Right.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, you're right.
That's the lesson we learned. And that's the lesson.
In the game of Vanguard, anything can happen. And when I mean anything, I mean they'll no guard Vanguard, surely.
Surely.
I mean, like triple crit, we can still hit that on the rear guard R's, right? Because that's a lot of cards from drop under it. So there's at least gaining 10k, maybe even. I forgot to look earlier, but
I think there's 18.
Yeah, so that's still pretty good, right?
Yeah.
So 18, 31, 36, 56. So triple crit, 86.
Pretty good.
You know, that's pretty good. All right, we only need to hit double now. Took the damage.
And then there might be a freezing wave coming out here just to make sure the Vanguard doesn't work. Or PG. Perfectly fine.
Yeah, just to guarantee, you know, like in case you give that pass, right? Yeah, we only
There
see
is
the,
the crit.
we only see the one crit, but we do see the Yugma shot.
Luckily.
We do find some pressure. The issue is keeping that pressure, right?
Not only that, can he survive the turn after?
Oh,
Because
you're
he is
right.
sitting at 4 damage. If Retro Pablo does top 5 into another obscurate somehow, then it's gonna be like so much pressure coming out from his turn here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we also there's a Popolute
There's
in
also Popolute.
yeah, in the damage zone. So, or not the damage zone, the order zone. So, if we see it henceforth,
Mhm.
we can definitely just recycle that, get 10k shield, put it back to our hand for next turn as well. But I mean, first we gotta guard this attack, right?
What consider taking it?
Yeah. How do you feel about going to 5 here, actually?
I might actually just defend this myself if it's possible. Going to 5 makes this, especially after seeing that Yuga shot, knowing that going to 5 will make it very dangerous with the restand is going to be very tight. I'd
Yeah.
rather stay at 3 so I can take the restand hit, guard the Vanguard, and then because I believe Newt has revealed like 4 or 5 crits already, then they should only hit 1 at most with their next triple drive or 3 checks. You can guard the 2 crit one, take 1 more damage, go to 5 at that turn.
Yeah, but I mean, like on the other hand, I believe it was a 61k attack 2 crit, right?
Mhm.
And you're a 23k base. That's 40k guard.
But he does have the freezing wave.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, that was a clean guard.
That was a clean guard.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can also go to 5 to deny heals as well, right? Because I'm pretty sure from Newt's side, I don't think I saw a lot of heals.
Yes.
And also, actually, from Pablo's side, I don't think we saw a lot of heals as well.
Once
So
again, as a quick
this might
reminder,
just be like a
stand
value
clear.
trade, right?
Sure.
You take it to 5, so you chance your own heals, and you deny
Yeah.
his heals as well.
Make sure that you have a better chance of actually surviving and winning this turn, while making sure Newt doesn't have a way to come back.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead and let the judge know. You will need to leave your deck on the table.
Versing the imprisonment pass. I'm
Something like that.
yeah. Getting this order out so that we can recycle our Poison Paradise Eva, as well as possibly recycling any of our Obscurates if we do have more ways to look at top 5, which, I mean, we have Magnadies, right?
Yes.
Oh, we also have Fire Regalis.
Yay!
Speaking of which,
If he calls Obscurate off Fire Regulate, does it gain the abilities?
yeah.
Because it is called by card ability, right?
Yeah, it is called by card ability. It is also called from deck. You're
That
right.
is Something I didn't consider.
Uh,
Oh, but he doesn't see it.
We see the Immigrant.
Immigrant again.
There is an argument to just draw, but of course you don't want to blind draw to a trigger, right? You want to compress your deck.
Especially after compressing it so much, it could be dangerous. And his deck is looking kind of thin already.
Yeah, but I
So-
mean that's what Imprisonment Pass does, right?
Mhm.
It refills your deck for you so that you deck out slower, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're opting to get the draw here.
I think that was a PG.
Oh, that was an insane PG draw. You know, maybe it was worth it. Maybe it was worth it.
I think you might be right here.
I guess there's the other thing, right? With Ava, once you run out of blue labs and you don't really have Magnadies to call,
Mhm.
it is kind of hard to make a board, right?
Yes.
Like the only thing you really make a board out of is like your combined rushers, your grade 1 combined rushers, and then some random cards you have in your hand.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we don't really see too much of that. So we see the grade 1s being moved up, calling a Radiabilio,
Yep.
which is
We
pretty
talked about
nice.
it earlier as well.
Yeah. So
Sets up the freezing wave.
yeah, we'll see where this goes. Resting those torrentials for the freezing wave, of course. Got to get more value out of that card because it's so good for shield. Damn, I was not expecting this kind of turn.
Mhm.
This turn just looks super tame. Yeah, 20 on this side,
Yeah,
23 on the
easily
other side.
guardable with a check start into Wendy. Is he not boosting? I think he will be.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
Or else the rest of the card.
Yeah, but we'll see a 28, 38
There we
from
go.
Vanguard, which is still pretty good. And side, I think it's interesting that he's calling
The grade 2
grade 2
Obscurate.
obfuscated. Yeah, because
I would have considered just
Step
playing the
4.
grade 3, especially with a radio below
yeah,
sitting there.
I mean, who cares when you hit a crit, right?
Yeah. I guess there's no wrongs anymore. But in like 5, if I was sitting in Pablo's seat, I don't believe New drove check the PG. He drew into it, right?
Oh my. I completely forgot. Ava's specialty is hitting that Eldo breath.
Yeah.
Because of how much it compresses. But
I forgot about my best friend Oldo, Brad. I actually think Newt could possibly guard this. He has like a bunch of triggers. what is that? 25, 35, double to 78, 93 maybe?
So Obfuscated 2 gets, is it 5 on, it's 5 continuous,
on
right?
its own, yeah.
Yeah. So 15 plus the 5 from Ava skill, 20.
Persona's 30.
30.
Free trigger is 40.
40.
Enough! You want Asgard? It's yours.
Whatever game you're playing, it won't work. You can't defeat me.
No, I know. But he can.
No!
We got 5 for imprisonment path.
Yeah.
So 45, double 90,
Oh, it's
plus
over.
23. And we take the
Oh my
6 damage.
God.
It was so close. But I think it was taken away. But other than that, we did our best. We hit we won X1. Other than that, made it top 16. Not top 32, mind ya. I think it was a good day. I pulled pretty good. I got the PG, got the energy generator. Probably give it to Edgar. Other than that, I hope he wins one too. But it was well deserved. I'm proud. And I thank everybody for along the way mentoring mistakes, the wins, the losses. Never forget the losses, but always savor the wins. Thank you.